In this video, we are going to be analysing FUTU Holdings, ticker FUTU. Now, they do have their earnings tomorrow. That's why we're doing some analysis on this today. It did close down on Friday, down 3%. Now, though, straight on to the standard deviation, the technical levels. What are we paying attention to? So what we can see, where are we now? So we gapped. We came back to fill this gap, and again, what we usually get, you get that hit to that level, and then you kind of continue this trend. Again, this is a technical pattern more so. So now we're coming into fundamental news. Obviously, earnings is fundamental. That's always going to be the key driver. Technicals aren't going to matter at all coming into that earnings play. So all you need to see and kind of wait for is that reaction to the earnings. Once the direction and it has kind of calmed down on earnings, and what do we mean by that? Usually the first kind of 5 minutes after the earnings have released, you'll see a big spike in one direction. Sometimes it will fake out, spike up, and push all the way down, for example. And then you'll start to see volume decrease, and you'll just see it kind of move, a lot less than that original candle. Once you start to see it slow down, then the technicals will become a lot more efficient. Or again, you can just wait till the open, and then again, technicals will become a lot easier to trade. And what levels would we be looking at when we're paying attention to the technicals? So again, we have a level here at $50. So if we go to the upside, again, this is going to be a support if we start to pull back. But also, if we break to the downside, we open up, for example, say at $47, be watching for a retrace back to this $50. Because even if we pull back to this level, it doesn't mean we won't continue downtrend. Again, this could just be the reason it comes back to test this before continuing its trend. So this 50 will probably be quite key because it's closest to where we are now. But if we want higher up levels, again, we're going to have one at $52.75, going on to $56.50, and then going through there would be $60 or $59, $63, and final levels taking us up to $45 and $69. $65 and $69.50. So again, these are resistances. Again, I wouldn't be looking to trade the initial earnings released off these technicals. The only time I would ever look to do it is if you see the earnings come out, they're say better than expected, but you see a spike to the downside. Again, a lot of times this could be a fade, so if it comes into a level, you can sometimes look to fade that move, but otherwise I would usually just wait for it to come down and look to usually just trade it even the next day. So again, these are going to be our resistances. These will also turn into supports. For example, if we break up to say $60, this $59 then becomes a support, and if it can hold, again, good indication that will continue up. If not, if we start closing below it, again, good indication that will then push down to $56.50 and so on. Now, onto the support levels. What are we paying attention to? So we got $46.50 going on to $43.25. Going lower would be $40.50, going down to $36.60. Onto $34, down to $30, even another one at $28.23, and I mean the final one we'll point out is $22. Again, we have a lot of levels here. I mean, plenty. Do you need to use all of them? No, not a chance. All you need to do, or what I would be doing, is wait for the earnings release. Let's say earnings comes out, it pushes up on this news, and we start being at $60. Again, then $63 and $59 are the only two levels I'm paying attention to and looking to trade off these. On the other hand, if we push down to say $42, again, then $43 and $40 are the only levels I'm paying attention to. And if for any reason we kind of just stay in this range, we don't move too much off earnings, then again, $52.50 and $50 are going to be the key levels I'm paying attention to. So that's why we provide you so many levels. So if we get either a small movement or a large movement of earnings, you are prepared, you have levels to trade off of and to be looking at. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out one of these two analysis videos.